Yeah, I never need practice. My money gon' double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted. Yeah, put it up on the, put it up.
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in.
Look, they call this kid Thunder for a reason. If you let him establish himself in the paint, seal you off, you're done. We're gonna put you in the basket. MP, nice of you to join us.
I'm so sorry, Coach.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Milestone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him, and that one's good.
This is what the scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with the thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it out, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks.
What's going on, MP?
I messed up, Dion.
I heard. I talked to Coach.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's take a walk.
How bad is it?
Well, you cost yourself an...
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lunn forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Carrington. Martinez with just 5 to shoot. Here's Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Well, Harris likes to score it with the best of them. But there, he decided to feed the open teammate.
Now Carrington. The tray. It's rebounded by Robert. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Man, oh man, he is feeling it from three-point range here. All of a sudden, he just can't seem to miss.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, we'd say.
And Union Elite has possession. A 7-point differential. Pass to Robert. Shoots the three. Goes back up. Harris with the bucket.
Gotta give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Now covered by MP. Lund with the pick. Carrington for three. Harris comes down with the board.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Let's talk about the determination of Bird. Ignoring the foul, and just straight up going for it.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. He hits one and then misses. The second attempt from the line. And here comes the break. On the wing, Carrington. Bird defending. Carrington, right side. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Out to Harris. Outside Diaz. Pure from 3-point range. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace. With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
On the wing, it's MP. He's got 11.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
Now here's Lund. Now Lund. And that one comes up a bit short. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And it's Sack with the ball. They trail by 14. Carrington for 3. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
Hey, this isn't the slam dunk contest. You don't need or get any do-overs. You have to finish the job.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now Carrington. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one is off.
MP taking 2 shots.
No good on that second free throw. On offense, here's Sack. It's a 16-point game. To the inside, kicks it out to Carrington. Pagan, guarded by MP. Back to Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now Carrington kicks it to Pagan. Back to Carrington. Now here's Martinez. 5 to shoot, beyond the arc. Harris comes down with the board. And here we go. MP with the look. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's seen the court like a pro today.
And his teammates know it. If they stay active and find the open spot on the floor, he will find them.
Now here's Martinez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's MP on the outside. Another miss by MP.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Carrington. Here's the three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound.
Get there, get there.
Outside, MP. Gets it to go from long range.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
2 minutes.
Carrington outside. Pass to Olsen. Down low. Pagan. And Drexel Carrington, good from 3. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class. He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Carrington, that's good.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
And here's MP on the outside.
3 points.
And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now Carrington, 9 points in this one. Kicks it to Pagan. Martinez, the shot's good. Pagan making the play.
What a pass from Pagan. Wow, he made that basket possible. And his bench, they're showing their appreciation.
Outside MP. And again. And a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out. There.
And here's Carrington. Overboard. And through. The first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. It's Union Elite up 19, and plenty more to come right after this. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. Here's MP, and in the back of the mind for many of these prospects, prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now Carrington, Lund with the pick. For three. Carrington, no good.
Well, when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Pagan. Carrington outside. Off target with the three.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
It's a one. One-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That three off the mark. A difficult situation for Sack. To the middle. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
And so Union Elite has it here. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. Finds Bird. MP. Mitchell on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is how automatic you have to be. Mitchell gets the ball and goes straight into his motion.
On offense, here's Sack. Martinez outside. Carrington. Lund with the pick. Can they get it? Carrington, no good. Here's MP. Lund with the rebound. And it's Sack with the ball. Pagan with it. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Lund misses. Here's MP. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty. The more the pressure builds on them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lund and Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Making the most of a close-range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. Three-pointer. Rebound by Union Elite.
He's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and yet he still continues to fire away. He's got to tone it down.
Here's MP. And it comes off the front of the rim. Martinez, left side. They can't stop the run with that one. And Union Elite with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Offensive rebounds. A nice shot by Robert.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Back to Pagan. Over MP. Sack with another miss. Here's the break. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him.
Hey, look up top.
Outside Pagan. Martinez covered by MP. A step back shot. Martinez can't get it to go.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look. Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
They cannot keep the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
And Harris with the rejection. One-on-one fast break.
Come around.
Back to MP. Puts up a three. That's good. And Harris comes up with the assist.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Lund. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
MP outside. Pass to Robert. Back to MP. Now Harris. Off the mark there with the three.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
He's got the right form for any distance. That's Edward Martinez on target right there.
Pass to Robert. Launches it. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside to the paint. Shot's good by Carrington.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Stolen by Pagan. It's a 2-on-1. Carrington. Bird defending. Back to Pagan. Lund. Carrington for three. Harris comes down with the board.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of something else to try.
Wow, look how quick he flashes to the rim for the throwdown.
And it's Sack's ball.
2 minutes.
Martinez outside. Pass to Lund. Branham Harris with some nice D.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Now MP takes a three. Hits the trifecta.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
And so here it's Sack. Outside Pagan. Kicks it out to Martinez. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
You have to like the mindset and the focus there from Martinez, coming right back with a three of his own.
MP outside. Launches a three. The shot comes out. And it's Sack's ball. On the wing, Carrington. Martinez. The three ball. And it's Carrington missing the look.
The defense has to be thrilled to see him shooting those threes. He's been brutal this half.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
All day, MP.
Now Carrington. Bird defending. Now Carrington. Out to the right wing. From deep, it's Pagan.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has. So
no problem for Union Elite as they get the...
And we'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro? What's up, MP? Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you? And I still can't figure out why a guy like you want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Now here's Brock, down to 5 on the shot clock.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And Union Elite has possession. MP outside. O'Neal with the steal. Brock up top. Mills from deep. Rebound by Union Elite. Here we go, one-on-one. And that one's good from MP.
Good decision-making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now MP, he's got 5. Mitchell, return to MP. 6 on the shot clock. And Mitch Mitchell hits it from deep.
Shooting out of the corner with confidence. Mitchell acting like he had it in the bag.
Brock outside. Gov outside. Fires the 3. And another miss by the High Flyers. Union Elite lead. Right side, Bird. Return to MP. Puts it up from 15. And Callahan pulls it down. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Pass to Mills. And another miss by the High Flyers. On the wing, it's MP, covered by Mills.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
He's money on the shot.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site. Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Now the High Flyers with it. They trail by 6. Here's go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. Brandon Harris picking this one up.
Close to the basket.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's Myers. Pass to Mills. To the inside.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And look at him get up. Nice.
It's always a luxury when you have a point guard who could jam it.
And can't you tell that he loves taking advantage of any opportunity to perform for this crowd?
Pass to Myers. Back to Mills. No good that time.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries. He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
The High Flyers trailing, and as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here. Elite has possession. They lead by 8, and that's the biggest lead of the game.
No, even on the inbounds play, you can't leave 3 shooters alone on the perimeter. They did pay for it there.
Here's Casey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious hops.
From deep, it's MP, and Union Elite knocked down another 3. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Shot falls by Casey.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
From deep, it's MP. Fires in the triple.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Yep, that one goes.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Yo, match up on MP.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. His 8th of the night. A 62% clip.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
6 to shoot. Inside, deflects the pass, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
And Union Elite deciding to make a change here. And here's MP on the outside. It's good for bucket number 9. He's taken 14 attempts.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
On the wing, Brock. The screen by Gov. From downtown, and Jason Brock knocks down the triple.
The response tray from Brock showing some competitiveness.
MP outside. Mitchell outside. MP. Pass to Samik. Takes a 3. Hauled in by High Flyers. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And here's MP. He's got 25. And Union Elite knocked down another 3.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
And that does it for the first half of play. Union Elite on top, up by 15. Plenty of action still to come when we return. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Here's O'Neal. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Brock. Clock at 6. Now Gov. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
MP outside. MP throws it down.
That dunk will get the team going, but let's call out the pick.
Took the defender right out of play. Great design and execution there.
Nice job pointing that out. That's the fundamentals you love to see at a high school level.
Here's go. And the high flyers tack on 2 more.
I like when he looks to take these shots. Ben Gov, great touch from the mid-range.
Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
This high flyer squad is struggling. Gov outside. Mills. Oop, and there's the alley.
Get a load out of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
And with quite a nice touch on the finish as well.
From deep, it's MP. Sinks the tray.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Pass to Mills. Brock with it. Gov up top with all sorts of time. Again, the high flyers.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Mills on the wing. Pass to Callahan. Mills has it down low, covered by Robert. Callahan shot off the mark.
Well challenged at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Harris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Ben Gov.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Both fall at the line that time. Now here's O'Neal. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Gov. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Strong mechanics on Gov's jumper, the result of many years of high-level practice.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now Brock. Outside O'Neal. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Bird with the board.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Gov outside. On the wing, Brock. Now covered by MP. Pass to Brock. 5 on the clock. Here's Gov. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bird with the board.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
To the paint. Stolen by Callahan. Inside. O'Neal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And time called here, Union Elite. Timeout called, the high flyers talk things over. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Pass to Gov. Back to Mills. Brock outside. From the arc. Here's Gov. The high flyers with another miss.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
It's MP missing. And it's high flyers with the ball. 15-point game. Pass to O'Neal. Out to the left wing. Mills from deep. Rebound by Union Elite. MP down low. Guarded by O'Neal. MP with a bucket.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Mills outside. To the middle. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
Knocks it down from distance.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Outside O'Neal. Puts up a three. Here's Callahan. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Pass to Callahan. Mills outside. The shot over MP. And it's Mills missing. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Mills. And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Brown, guarded by MP. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Almadawi. And another miss by the High Flyers. And so Union Elite has it here. They have a 19-point lead. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
We get a towel, the ball's a little slick. I don't know. That's a pass he probably should have handled.
Here's Brown.
Get him, get him!
Pass to Dunn. Poked away. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster some.
Man, in that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're gonna. If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumpsy locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point, Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard, Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch-up power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's MP. On the wing, it's MP. Good, and that assist goes to Mills.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Outside, McCall. Pass to Lack, out to Cologne. Another miss by Bryant Cologne. The finish! And the dunk by MP.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Kept alive, and Stone with the slam.
Love the effort and skill from Stone on the glass. Just scooping up the miss and getting his own look at the hoop.
Outside, Robinson. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Mills, right side. The tray. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Lack. The EYBL, no good that time either. To the middle. Here's Carrington. And the WCBL again with the bucket. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Now here's McCall. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Robinson, screen. McCall's shot off the mark.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
MP down low. Defended by McCall. MP, no good. Outside, Robinson. MP comes with the double team. Will it go? The West All-Stars pull it down. Inside. Shot's good by Carrington.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Cologne on the outside. Black. McCall on the wing. Tyson McCall with another miss. Pass over to Stone. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Looking strong inside. Stone, he doesn't mind a little physicality on the way up.
Outside, Black. Left side, McCall. For Trumpsy, outside. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Timeout called by the EYBL. A big substitution coming up here for the WCBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Time call.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. McCall, now covered by MP. McCall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Dermanenko. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Black's shot is off. The West with the ball. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Dermanenko outside. Kicks it to McCall. Outside, Black. And here's Dermanenko. The three-pointer is off the mark.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance. Unbelievable play. Very few point guards in the league can finish with that kind of authority.
Yeah, it changes the way you defend him, or you may end up in a poster shot.
And it brings a lot of excitement to his team, too, and it puts fear in the hearts of his opponents.
Now here's McCall. The UIBL, no good that time either. Here's MP, slammed home and draws a foul. A chance for another point at the line. That one's on Tyson McCall. And the West All-Stars making a change here. And the free throw, no good. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
On the wing, Mills. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining.
From past the arc, that ball is good for another field goal. He's gone 6 for 9.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Lack. That's tipped. Now here's McCall. Covered by MP. Now here's Lack. Cologne for 3. Stone grabs the board. The West in total control in this one. And here's MP on the outside. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's McCall. Pass to Cologne. And here's McCall. They can't stop the run with that one.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Right, they're just adding padding to that lead bit by bit. Offensively, they continue to roll.
Now here's Perchumpsey. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
Yep, that one goes.
And what a run they're having. They simply can't miss right now.
Seriously, this is amazing. Everything they're putting up is going down.
Outside, Lack. Here's Cologne. And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. It's the WCBL All-Stars. Running away with this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
They grab their own miss. Stone gets the bucket.
Oh, easy money for Stone inside. So comfortable operating in the paint.
Pass to Cologne. Now Lack, covered by Mills. Robinson screen. Cologne on the outside. And here's Lack for three. Rebound goes to the WCBL.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's McCall. To the paint.
Ball. Help me out.
It's Cologne on the wing. He's covered by Carrington. Black's shot is off. And here's the West All-Stars. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Mills, so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Lack. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beyond the arc. Stone grabs the board. And here comes the break.
Hey, yo, right here.
MP outside.
Come around.
And he's going for the hoop here. Blows the alley-oop jam. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And he gets the bucket to go.
Gotta give credit. That was solid defense. But Drew Robinson was just better. High-level basketball.
Now MP. Unable to get that one to go. Cologne, right side. McCall for three. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Three-pointer. It's MP missing.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
Black, no good. And here's the West All-Stars. Mills. And the shot falls.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's Lack. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. For three. Rebounded by Stone.
Ugh, cold in here. Frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything or that he keeps trying.
Goes up on the wing. And he wills that one in. Right in off the back iron.
And Mills understands when to pick his spots on offense. Nice looking Jay there.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's MP. He's got 20. Returns it to Carrington. MP. Stolen away by McCall. Here's the break. Cologne for 3. Great D that time from MP. The basket's good. That coming off an assist from Stone.
And how about the selfless play of Stone? He's just so egoless out on the floor.
Now here's McCall. The D right on him. Lack. For Chumpsy, good.
And he used his strength to muscle into the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on him.
And now MP. He's got 22. And here's Mills from outside. The three-pointer goes.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Pass to Cologne. McCall. Robinson sets the screen. Out to Cologne. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Take that.
Back to MP. Let's go with the 3. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Cologne can't hit. The West with the ball. And here's MP on the outside. Chumpsy pulls it in. Lack off the drive. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Just can't afford turnovers like.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout.
Cologne on the outside.
Get the perimeter.
Back to Lack. Kicks it to McCall. Out to Cologne. Puts up a 3. Bennett grabs the miss.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
The drive by MP.
He has shot the ball extremely well. As you'd expect, like we say, he's been making this music all game long.
Now McCall. It's Cologne on the wing. McCall. Tries the 9-footer. It's a tad short, but it's good off the front of the rim.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
Outside, MP. The shot.
Hit that. Left side, left side.
Jacks up a 3.
Okay, that slipped out of my hand.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side, more. Pass to Corrado. MP, defended by McCall. 5 to shoot, and here's more from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
It's Cologne on the wing. For Chumpsy, outside. Taken away. MP with it. He's picked up by McCall.
Hey. Move around.
MP, left side. Returns it to Moore. Pass to MP. Takes the 3. They get it again.
Kick it out.
To the inside. Here's Corrado. From deep, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Outside, Lack. Pass to Cologne. Lack. McCall outside. Shot from 12. The West All-Stars pull it down. Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. Jonathan Lack picks one up.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
At the line for the West All-Stars, MP, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw is good. And here's the EYBL. 6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCall covered by MP. Robinson screen. That one's off. Still out of sync. Passes to MP. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And
all right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So
turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey,
there he is,
hey, the man of the hour. Great. Okay, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first...
My court is back, Chris.